Do you have a $20 bill worth $396,000? Maybe you do. Let's find out in this video. The Bureau of Engraving and Printing still produces $20 bills today, either at the Fort Worth, Texas facility or the facility in Washington, D.C. Sometimes when they are producing these $20 bills, there can be human error that occurs during this process, which allows some of the bills to be very valuable. The question is, what exactly do you need to be looking for on your $20 bill? One of the first things I always tell people to look out for is the serial number. So the serial number is the green letters and numbers on your $20 bill. Depending on the numbers can dictate a significant value increase on your $20 bill. Sometimes at the end of the serial number, there will be a star. That star means that when they were printing these $20 bills, there was an error or a mistake on the sheet of notes. The quality control team will mark off that sheet so it can later be destroyed. For bookkeeping purposes, they need to still produce the same number of banknotes. So what they do is they produce a new sheet with a star at the end of the serial numbers, displaying that those are replacement or star notes. Now, star notes can be worth a lot more money than the face value of $20. It all depends on how many errors that specific run had. Without boring you with too many details, depending on the year your $20 bill is printed, how many errors there were can dictate how much money the bill is worth. Another thing that's super important that not many people realize is when the bills are sold in auction. For example, the $20 bill in this video also sold back in 2006 for $25,300, which is still a lot of money. But the same bill recently sold in January 2021 for $396,000. So this is an incredible bill. So what's happening here is during the printing process, something happened where this error occurred. So it's important to know how these bills are produced. So the first print on any sort of US banknote is going to be the back. So the back is considered the first print, the front is considered to be the second print, and the last and final print, which is the third print, is going to be the overprint, which is the seals and serial number. This is what a bill looks like without the third print on it. So what happened on this $20 bill, this bill is also considered to be one of the most iconic and rare error bills ever produced, is this was most likely intentionally done back in the late 90s when someone at the Bureau of Engraving and Printing was likely eating a banana and they peeled off the Del Monte sticker. Before the sheet of notes got the third printing or the overprints, someone stuck that sticker right where the seal and serial number goes, and the overprints struck on top of that Del Monte sticker. Now, what's important to know about this is considered to be a retained obstruction. By retained obstruction, that simply means that the obstruction item is still on the bill. So for example, on this bill, if you were to peel off that sticker, which would be a horrible idea, beneath that sticker, you would see no seal and serial number. It would be relatively blank. You would still see part of the 20 that's spelled out. You'd see the top left part of the number 2, and you'd see the end of the signature there. Everything else would be gone. So retained obstruction notes are generally worth more money than ones that are missing. So whoever found this note saw this and said, hey, this is incredibly rare. I'm going to hold on to it, get it certified. That's another incredibly important part, is you need to get these notes authenticated, because there are people out there that will try to replicate something like this and sell it for money when in reality it's non-genuine. But this one was graded by PMG a 64 EPQ, so it is authentic. It's a real genuine error note, and uncirculated means that it never went out into pocket change, it never went out into circulation, it was never folded. Someone could have found this at a bank and immediately saw that something was going on here. But if you ever find a retained obstruction note like this, it could be worth a lot of money, because again, this note sold for $396,000. If you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely enjoy the video on the screen.